it was like a van
to show you that like politicians are just like everybody else, man.
I would expect the first president of Poland to like have a limousine going.
Not the first
But he
president
broke.
of Poland.
He broke down on I-84 in a mom's van. It looked like from like 2001. Soccer mom's van.
Good old Plymouth.
Dude, that's like the true George Washington, though, if you think about it, right? Like, he was president, but what did that mean? He wasn't rich? He wasn't famous in his lifetime, necessarily.
Everyone buy him drinks at the bar.
But everyone would definitely buy him drinks at the
without a
bar.
doubt.
Even, like, I'm kind of surprised. If I pulled over the Polish president, I wouldn't fucking know. I wouldn't know any difference between this guy and any other guy, you know what I mean? But it sounds like the dude knew who he was.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I guess when the cop saw his like driver's license, he was like, Lech Wałęsa.
He must, yeah, like the cop must have been like a Polak.
The cop was.
The cop had to.
The
have
cop
been
was
Polak.
Polish.
What are the chances? It could have been any
He
guy.
was a Polish cop.
But he was a Polish cop
Yeah.
who happened to stop.
Lech
What a
Wałęsa.
story.
The chairman of Solidarność.
That sounds deep.
That is official.
That was
title
the
now?
movement. The movement was Solidarność. Like, he spoke in Congress. He spoke to Congress in like 89 or something, or 1990.
Way
In
back
America.
when.
Before Poland became an official country.
Yes.
And they introduced him as like,
Back then it was just like a...
the
Satellite
chairman of
state.
Solidarność, Lech Wałęsa.
You gotta have a cool name if you're gonna be the chair.
Yeah. Yo, but I watched like 5 minutes of his address. They did it pretty different back then. They had him talk for like a couple sentences. He paused. Then it was translated out loud what he said. And then he kept talking with like 1 minute breaks in between for translations.
Oh, that kind of sucks, man.
And I was like, wow.
Because when you're on a roll or
Yeah.
something like that, you kind of just want to say what you're saying.
No one had like the microphone translator thing back then.
Oh, wow. You literally had
Yeah.
to sit there while someone did it
Yeah,
in real time.
live.
Wow. That's so interesting. Even 89.
Yeah.
What the hell? I guess that's true at the European Union or whatever the hell they call it. They just all got the earpieces in. Someone's translating it live, one of your boys or something.
Yep.
But I guess even back then, I mean, what was that? 40 years ago? No, 35, right?
That's crazy to think
They
about.
didn't have that.
35
So
years ago?
Solidarność was like basically like after World War II, right? The Soviets came in,
Yeah.
and like they stayed for a long ass time. The Russians stayed for a long time,
Right.
and then Poland. Yep, and
Poland
then, like,
was abandoned.
Poland was basically abandoned, and then after I think like the Berlin Wall fell. When was it? The Berlin Wall.
That was
fell.
That was in
Wall.
the 80s too. Right?
Yeah, that was
It
the
was
80s.
pre Berlin Wall.
Pre-Berlin Wall, where Poland was just like, we're done with these Russian guys.
Yeah.
Like we just want to be Poland, and Lech Wałęsa was the guy.
Wow.
Yeah, to lead that movement. Yeah, and he was caught with his car broken down on I-84.
In Connecticut. What a joke.
Now they're trying to smear him though.
Why?
They're saying he was a communist collaborator.
Oh, come
Everybody's
on.
like,
Can you believe this?
Everyone from Poland is a Russian spy. Like, come on.
I heard one time he said we should all have socialized healthcare.
Who's saying this, Mike? I want to know.
It's just a Polish conspiracy theory.
Yeah, I believe it.
When my
And they
brother,
also don't
yeah.
take in any immigrants, so that's
People just like us, probably. Like,
yeah, exactly.
know,
you
it's-
mean regular, thoughtful people?
This whole thing, this whole thing
they
about
have their own podcast and everything, too.
Yo,
it dropped in like 2017 when Adam and I went to Poland, and they were talking about on the Polish news. They were like,
what a joke.
Lech Wałęsa, like communist collaborator.
It was crazy.
And I'm like, and my Polish uncle was talking about it, and I'm like, is he
a communist?
Could
I
it be?
thought he was. He made me question everything, and I'm like, he was the first president. I thought he was like pro-democracy.
Wow.
Right.
And they're trying to smear him now.
The first real like president
Of Poland. Yeah.
didn't happen until the 1980s. Isn't that crazy?
See, I didn't know. I didn't really know what happened like after the war. I feel like you hear all the stories of the war. It's so intricate, every detail. But then when you hear
After
like,
the war, you don't
after
hear,
about
yeah.
45, like I don't know what the fuck happened to Poland.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
There were presidents before, right? But that's before the...
No, well, they were like
the Russians took over.
established by the Soviets. Like
But before
like,
then,
Lech Wałęsa was like the first like Polish elected
Before, so
president.
like the history of Poland is like very used to be like the biggest like empire kind of in Europe, like a Central European like Polish
right.
power.
Yeah.
And like 18 something, the Russians came in, and Poland basically lost like in like the 1800s.
Damn.
That's when like the Russian Tsar took over. There was like a war in Warsaw with the Russians and everything. And
I thought the Russians left after some time after that. Was it what? I mean, were there no prime ministers or presidents? Like in between. I mean, I'm talking about like
there were prime ministers. I
War
think
II.
there were prime ministers.
Okay.
But like there were Russian put in people.
Right,
you
like
know?
Russian puppets or whatever you
Yeah,
want to call them.
because it was it became a Russian state basically after 1800 basically. You know?
Right.
Hey, but like in 1400, if we were in Poland, it'd be
Living
a
large.
big power.
Living large.
We got invaded by the Turks, repelled the attack. You heard about the story of the Black Madonna?
Check it out.
The Black Madonna?
Oh shit! Look, put the map up.
Check it out. So this is.
I have not heard that.
This is the Kingdom of Poland.
Oh,
if you can believe it.
that's right.
If you can believe it. Everything in the pink outline is the Kingdom of Poland.
Is this now like?
In like medieval times.
Is this not yet the Commonwealth?
This is, I don't know what that
The
means.
Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. That was later on.
Yeah,
Later
I
on,
guess this is
yeah.
yeah.
This
No,
is
this
pre-
it does say
this is before that.
Lithuania, so this is the Polish-Lithuanian
Okay, so it
Commonwealth,
is. So that's
this
that
is-
was
this is a merger, yeah.
That
but it's
was the
basically-
kingdom. It was
Yeah.
Lithuania and Poland
But
together.
look at it, it's like basically all of Europe, all the way down to like freaking
Because Germany
the
was
Mediterranean almost,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
to the Italian mountains,
To the Alps.
nothing was unified back then. Germany
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
unified. Italy wasn't unified. I think even maybe again I'm forgetting my history now. But maybe even France wasn't completely unified as we know it now. I mean, we're still talking about kings back then. So like each king has his own territory or whatever. But I mean,
I'd
talking
love
about
to be-
400 years ago, 300, 400 years ago, maybe.
I'd love to be a Polish king.
Oh, you are, baby. You're the Polish king. You're the most Polish king I ever heard.
When I was in the castles with Adam looking through them, I'm like, I saw like the area it's roped off. There's like a throne. I'm like, let me just go sit on
Polish
I
castles
deserve
were.
to
Oh,
be here.
funny story actually. My dad, when he went to Poland with my mom in like 1990s, they went to like a castle and it was a roped off throne. And my dad crossed the rope and he sat on it. And they got pissed at him. They're like, what are you doing? You're sitting on a 600-year-old chair.
Why would you do that?
I'm Polish. What do you want from me? Huh? This is my chair. I'm famous.
Oh my God.
You know how many shows I've played?
Like that.
Chair disintegrates after, like a day after.
There's
turns
nothing
to
left
dust.
of structural integrity.
You see the headline: Royal chair disintegrates. Royal throne disintegrates.
By American tourists. Polish
What? This is
American
my
tourists.
chair. I'm telling you. Wow.
Oh, but we're talking about the Black Madonna story.
Oh yeah, what's that about?
So it was the 1400s.
You can give Mark a tiny bit of headroom.
I just made this shot. I'm trying to. I realized we didn't have a Mark and Mitch shot.
Oh,
so I
sick.
just
Okay,
created it,
good
yeah.
shit.
Are we
Fuck
recording
yeah.
this?
Yeah, it's been recording the whole
Okay.
time.
It was
know,
the
it's all-
14.
I was gonna say if this was not being recorded.
Yeah, he's like, this is the good shit.
No, hold on.
Yeah.
Mark wants to tell a
I do
story.
want to
we keep
hear
cutting him
Black
off.
Madonna.
Yeah.
She practically is.
I don't know
black.
the exact date, but the whole thing about like the legend of the Black Madonna, you know how like the picture of Mary that's black, and
I don't know.
Supposedly it cries and like
Was this on Ancient Aliens?
it probably no, it was. I think it was.
Yeah, it
it definitely
totally
was
would've
on Ancient Aliens.
Wow.
I'm going to interrupt our own radio show to bring us deep discounts.
Deep discount.
Right now, deep discounts. All right, so it was the
discounts?
1400s, right?
Yes.
The Turks, the Ottoman Turks.
Never trusted him.
In Polish people think the same.
Wow. I
They
think
got
I'm Polish,
they
guys.
got invaded
I don't know my
by the
history.
Turks, and there was this monastery slash fortress, right? Today we call it Yasna Gura, and there was a picture of Mary, right? That was like the prized possession. So like the place was sacked, attacked, burned, and finally the legend says that a Turkish soldier took this like burned painting. That's why it's called black, and he's put like 3 slashes onto its like cheek. Supposedly it bled.
What?
Yeah. So
Dude.
Polish
There it
Polish people
sick.
consider it a miracle.
There are the slashes.
Is it 3 slashes?
Catholics are
I
crazy.
see 2.
2? I'm not sure how
I
many.
see 2 slashes on the cheek. Can you
Yeah.
The
see 'em?
cheek? Wait, zoom in on that.
This is restored, obviously, but this painting was in the
That's
fire.
the restored one.
It was in the 1400s. That's why it's blackened.
Black tears, I think.
Yeah.
Or was it actual blood? What was it?
I think it was blood and tears, if I'm not
Blood and tears,
if I'm not mistaken.
Dude, this kind of shit breaks my heart, man. Wow, look at that.
It was 3.
2 slashes.
Well, I mean, looks like 3, right?
Maybe one on
maybe
the other
3.
cheek. I
Yeah,
don't know, or sideways.
Yeah, well, like 2
There it
straight
is.
down and 1
Wow.
like in between.
that's it.
Now I gotta say, this type of shit breaks my heart. I can't tell you how many stories I've heard of people ransacking and looting and destroying like ancient artifacts worth, Lord knows. I don't know, just the beauty of the past destroyed. I heard the Taliban like blowing up ancient temples from our earliest
Yup.
prehistory.
They did.
Dude, I almost died that day. You get so mad at that stuff.
Yeah.
Like the most ancient artists from thousands of years ago didn't do anything but toil and suffer for our sake. And they destroy it.
They just go and they blow it up.
Blow it all up
And
to say
they're
fuck
just like,
history.
yeah, because
fuck
of
you guys.
something written in some line
That
of
they didn't
religious
like.
text they didn't like, and they're just going to say
Wow.
that all of these artifacts are going to send us to hell, so we got to
What a
destroy
joke,
them. Yeah.
And it's just like a false interpretation at the end of the day, too. That's their take on it, but
That's their take on it. Like, have some respect for history and like our past and like trying to figure it out one step at a time.
Yep.
That's what it's all there for. I think that's what we're missing in a modern day. It's just like there's no respect for the Bible. There's no respect for like, I don't know, the pursuit of what it is that we are actually in right now. I don't know, man. The ancient wisdom
What
has
are
been lost.
we even in?
What are we in?
What are we even
Elon
in?
Musk says it's a simulation.
No,
Could it be?
I saw a video of a glitched pigeon once.
What the fuck does that mean?
And it was a pigeon that was stopped flying.
What the fuck does that mean?
It stopped flying in the air.
you've never seen his video?
No, it's a famous video. Where have you been? Everybody
I have
knows.
to find
Have you been in the red simulation?
Oh my god, dude! I'm not in y'all simulation. We're not vibrating at the same.
It was a pigeon that was flying and it just stopped in the video. It looked like it glitched
You gotta
out.
be kidding
yeah.
me.
Have the engineer
Could it
bring
be?
it up, Adam. Bring up the
Guys.
glitched pigeon.
Oh my man's on his
Crazy.
way.
You can't just search glitched pigeon.
That's not a thing, dog.
just
It's been banned on YouTube, dog.
that's
It's
gonna
too
be-
serious.
Probably all you get is Minecraft videos.
Oh my God.
Type in pigeon that freezes in flight or something.
Pigeon that freezes in flight.
Yeah,
If this is really as famous as
Matrix
you guys
glitch
say.
or something.
Oh my Lord. All right. Well, I'm gonna.
It's not as famous as they
Probably
say,
got to go to
folks.
the deep web for
Yeah, what is this dark web? You guys are. fucking
I'll
with
tell
me.
you where I saw it.
Unless they destroyed it on YouTube for being misinformation.
I saw it on a paranormal TV show.
What was that?
Don't tell me this is it.
Could it be?
Well, let's see it. Put it on the screen.
Could that be ancient wisdom? Does this look familiar?
And we'll cut some of this, obviously.
That's it.
What?
That's a picture. That's a fucking photograph. Okay, no.
I see
there
some
it is.
green screen.
Wait, what's with this bird?
It's on TikTok, man.
No, that's not. That's not the video.
I don't
This is the
know
worst
about
evidence.
There was another
Wow, it's
video.
started
There was a
flying
better
here.
video
That's the
that I
worst
saw.
evidence I've ever
You mean
seen.
with like
in
a
my-
half-naked guy showing off his tattoo is not there?
It was
that what you're
definitely
saying?
a fake video.
Oh, okay.
They basically
hear?
they basically just took a picture of the pigeon and probably
Yeah.
let it float in the video.
Yeah, cropped it in
Yeah.
a little bit.
Modern day
I mean,
Sasquatch.
yeah, modern day
Exactly.
check is
Oh, look,
pretty
he's like
advanced.
pointing to it. He's like, do you see,
Where?
do you
Put
see
on
the
a shirt.
pigeon?
See,
You see
bro?
that one? That one's not moving.
Whoa, look, my finger's glitching out too.
Why does he have no shirt on?
Yeah, put on a shirt. I can't take you seriously as a news anchor if you're gonna have a fake pigeon and no shirt. He just wants to show off his tattoo. Man.
That's it, yeah.
Telling
Check
you.
out my tat.
Bro, check out the tat. I've been to Hawaii once. It's pretty sweet.
The Starfield trailer that I wanted to watch with you guys.
I haven't seen it.
And I know we've all been waiting for.
I have not
know
seen
we've
it.
all been
I don't
waiting
know anything
for
about it.
I don't.
Skyrim 6.
Oh my
But
god.
we're gonna
In
get.
space.
But we're gonna get Starfield first, guys. We're
I
gonna
can't
get
wait
Maybe
for
this is
Skyrim.
Skyrim 6. Like, have you ever thought about that? Like, no, Skyrim's just in space now. For all
Yeah.
I know, that's what's going on.
For all I know, that's what's happening too.
Elden. No, what do they call it? Elder Scrolls. They
Elder
stole it.
Scrolls.
Elder Scrolls.
It's the same thing.
Same fucking.
I mean, come on.
All right,
Like,
what is
oh,
this?
It's old, man.
Starship Frontier. We have you on scanners. Performing road systems check.
No
the
way.
Makers of
No
Skyrim
way.
and Fallout 4.
You don't say.
What?
Tanks checked.
25 years.
20.
This is kind of true, which is actually pretty sad.
Almost as
And
long
if
as
this
I've been
game
alive.
sucks, I'm gonna lose it.
Is
As I'm
this
sure
gonna be
they
another,
are.
what was that game that came out a few years ago?
Wow.
What is
Afterlife
that?
or whatever?
Oh, never.
Check it out.
They say.
what is this called? A
wonder
teaser?
is Not that the
it's a
physical
trailer.
space
Trailer.
is so vast, but that we have measured it. You're part of Constellation now. Part of our family. What you've found is the key to unlocking everything.
Wow.
Reach your constellation.
This is all we've been working
What is that? What is that?
It's the
What is that? What does that button do? What does that screen do right there?
It's the
oh my God, you
screen.
guys see that robot?
It's
What is
the screen
just don't
from
understand.
from Skinwalker Ranch.
You just don't got what it takes to be a star searcher.
That's why we're here.
Wow.
I'm a little
It
spark.
looks staged.
Yeah,
Fake?
I don't buy this.
Fake news.
Yeah.
Fake news, says Dante.
Clearly done in the basement.
Papa Tez knows a lot about video games.
It's November.
Release date. Oh, that's new to
11,
me, dude.
11,
That was the
22.
release date,
They got
right?
a release date.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Okay, I think that's the big news.
11/11.
Wow.
11/11.
Okay. Elden Ring came out. They let that shit die down a little bit and said, "Hey, here's the real release. Here's the trailer."
I think I'm just happy that we know when it's coming out.
Wow, that's big. I had
November
no
11th
idea.
is a big
Well,
deal. Just to
let's
know.
see if they hold up their end of the deal, because we've seen
Well,
those
Tez
release
is right.
Bethesda.
No, Tez is right, dude. Elden Ring was supposed to come out like what last year?
Right.
Like what 2021?
Like, that's usually when all games come out, right? Like
Yeah.
at least the big ones.
Christmas season.
Right
they aim
before.
for.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the big sales day. It's true.
11/11.
11/11. That's deep, man. Because that's the one. Honestly, I mean, we're kind of doing this show in reverse from what I thought it would be, but that's fine. 11/11, man. It's just like, I think for so long they had Elden Ring as a standard. And
Right.
now it's just like, all right, is this going to hold up? Is this going to be anything kind of close to that?
11/11/22.
We're going to find out.
What's 11 plus 11? 22. Could it be?
Whoa.
Don't tell me.
Could it be that?
This game is actually 10,000 years old. Ancient astronaut theorists say yes.
Now, mainstream archaeologists have said that this game has only been out for negative 6.5 months.
Ancient astronaut theorists contend it is way older.
It is much
Much older. 10,000 years older.
What came first, Göbekli Tempe?
Or Starfield.
Starfield.
Ancient astronaut theorists say Starfield.
Starfield, definitely Starfield.
You have to wonder
came
if it was
from
some
space.
kind of device
Flippin'.
used to communicate
Gentlemen,
with the stars.
I would like to direct your attention to the actual gameplay that we are now about to watch.
Of
That was
Starfield?
just released 3 days ago.
This is gameplay?
This is gameplay of
What?
Starfield,
When was that other released?
like a year ago.
Wow, okay, I guess I'm behind. I saw something like that, but...
So, I'm sure the first 2 minutes will just be amazing graphics before we start seeing anybody
I guess
play.
that's true, right?
But
Oh, I gotta make fun of this shit, I gotta say. Cause like, fuck this. If this game sucks, I'm gonna be so mad. So I'm gonna make fun of it. It's like, oh, we're in space. Here's some constellations. Here's a space voice. Like, I'm not impressed.
I'm not impressed
You know
yet.
what I'm
This
saying?
is-
15 seconds deep. I'm
this
not
is
impressed.
like all the previews they've been showing us so far have just been space voice and weird space
Yeah,
sounds.
try to make it so fucking artsy.
This is
I'm
why
like,
I
show
really
me the
want to see
game.
this video.
Yeah, I
This
hope
is
this
good.
actually
This is
shows us something
supposedly-
real.
So here we are, boys.
Here we go.
Starfield.
I gotta say, what, minute and a half deep? Not impressed.
This is
date
just
is-
all graphical. I want to see the character on the
The
ground.
date is 2330.
23:30. Are they out of their minds?
2330.
Biden
How many?
Biden is on life support. His head is in the jar.
His head is in the
and
jar.
He's still the president.
Like Futurama.
USA controls the whole world, except for this little resistance. Whatever
What
that
is
may be.
this?
The Taliban, maybe.
It's the Taliban of 23:30.
I hope they're still living in the sand.
Can't take over. Oh, it's actual
Ooh.
gameplay. Okay.
I hate to be a downer, but I'm still not impressed. Okay, let's see.
According to the scanners,
All right, I'm starting to get
the
impressed.
research facility is in this direction.
Cool scanners.
We got scanners.
That's pretty dope.
We got stats.
You would hope they have scanners.
You would fucking okay.
long
Mark's
enough.
not impressed.
3:30.
Mark's not. Oh, little creatures. How about that, Mark? Is that up to your standards?
What was that? A little like lizard?
All right,
little-
he's still
yeah.
talking shit.
It
All
looked
right,
like a crystal lizard
dude. It was
from
like a
Dark
bug.
Souls.
No, it was like a.
Oh,
There's your crystal lizard,
Oh.
bro.
I want him to shoot it.
Oh, that's a bug too.
Kill it.
are they gonna have bullets? It's 2030. It's 2330. Are they gonna have bullets?
Yeah, I think they.
Joe Biden outlaw.
Bullets are the most efficient way.
Yeah,
I think they
bullets are-
realized that already.
Oh right,
Oh, yeah.
because in space you need to have a projectile
Yeah.
force.
Unless you have a laser gun, like Star Wars.
Dude, how many years is this? 200 years then?
I figure by this time they would have figured out how to fire bullets without oxygen, but I don't know. We'll see.
Can't you just
they
make
got
a
lasers.
spark?
They got lasers. I was right.
There we
He's
go.
mining materials
With a laser miner.
with a laser. So they got lasers, but they still got bullets? I don't
Well,
get it.
I don't know.
Space bullets.
I don't think he's shot anything.
Yeah.
Does that mean?
Oh, we reached the Crete Research Lab. 23 experience.
Very nice.
It would appear that pirates of the Crimson Fleet are using the facility.
We got pirates.
He's got a gun. He's got bullets.
Oh, look at that.
It's
Look
fine,
at that.
dog.
He's got a set.
Dog, this is 310 years into the
Is
future.
that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay, I needed someone
That's
to do
gonna
the
be
math
bullets.
for me.
Watch.
This is the year,
That looks like
2330.
Really though?
Are you sure?
Dude, I imagine
think
America
so.
would be a space ghetto.
They have to have-
Like, still peddling all
300
this shit.
years in the future?
I
Yeah.
swear to God, humanity doesn't change that much. I got.
Guys,
say.
you think it's gonna be a bullet gun?
I say no.
I knew
We got bullets.
I mean, that was a good
300
question.
years later.
I was on the edge, man.
Gun's still going strong.
Like, you don't have better technology than like metal flying through the air.
Mitch,
It
doesn't get better than
It
bullets.
doesn't get better than this. The founding fathers knew the truth.
Job security.
Look at that. He's even
Wow.
got a double-barreled shotgun. Oh, could it be?
Okay, I'm a little impressed.
We're communicating. We're unlocking a box.
Unlocking
I
a
think
box.
we're breaking code.
That's like Skyrim
yeah, that's like
lockpicking.
lockpicking.
That's like
okay.
Skyrim
Tie.
lockpicking.
Okay, we got lockpicking. We got
Yeah.
lockpicking.
But very digital.
Yeah, very digital lockpicking. Yeah.
Oh, he's got a new gun.
Okay, he's got a laser gun now.
He just looted a new gun.
Oh yeah, he's actually shooting laser pulses.
Why is he so slow? Why is he being so chill around these enemies trying to kill him?
I don't know. We don't really know how the mechanics work yet. Maybe he's got a lot of armor. I don't know. Maybe he's heavy.
Why was that guy not looking at him?
Oh, he just like. Oh, he's
Jetpack, so that's new.
Yeah.
After some initial encounters,
Oh, well, just when I might have said a
Here's where we
compliment.
the future of the game is setting.
Skip.
Oh, back to it.
Oh,
Okay, getting Halo on me.
new Atlantis.
Oh, this is a different level.
My feelings are mixed.
Okay, so this is like the.
I agree with you, Mitch. I'm
know?
mixed.
This is like the main town.
I won't be happy until I try it.
I think that's the bottom line,
That's the
isn't it?
reality with these videos.
But look how advanced that arm is, Mark.
That was a nice looking
That
arm.
was a nice looking arm. But look at this bitch.
Oh,
I gotta say, okay.
We're all here because
Definitely looks a shitload better than Skyrim.
of all.
Even the black lesbian.
I'm actually glad just to see the character walking on the planet because all I've seen is just spaceships flying through stars in the previews. So it's really nice to see like characters standing in a room.
Just so you know it's real.
Just so you know like what the game feels like. Because
Yeah.
you know like Skyrim, like you walk into buildings and rooms and talk to people all the time.
Right.
So it's nice to finally see like some actual
Like this.
like some actual NPCs. We haven't seen actual NPCs until this preview really.
That's right.
Yeah.
You dug up the artifact, right?
You dug up the artifact. Dude, before it was all teasers and shit, I
Yeah,
feel
yeah.
like.
This is like the
It
first.
was just like, you're in space. We're Bethesda.
Scattered across the galaxy. If we can find more, we can unlock their secrets.
Beautiful, isn't it?
My favorite character already.
It is. Told me
He's
that
like, this is an ancient
Of course.
Dude, he's the most...
300-year-old sword from 2030.
Maybe that's what it is, dude. You could only get weapons from like the year 2022.
follow the rules.
Did I just hear that concept correctly? She said something about we have
I
to
didn't
find
know.
we have to find the lost ones. Like humanity
hear that.
spread so far in 300 years that we lost contact with some of them.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm just
You
kind
could
of
always play it
listening.
again. Yeah, I'm like half listening too.
When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet,
Oh, Crimson
Crimson
Fleet.
Fleet.
Crimson Fleet. Wait, what is that? Is that like the
That's
storm cloaks?
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. Somebody gets me, dog. It makes me make this face. Like, come on now.
That's the storm cloaks.
Crimson Fleet.
Storm cloaks.
That's the storm cloaks.
Because whatever lies at the end of this road will change
The Jarl says you need to go hunt these beasts.
forever.
I'm
Too
sorry,
British,
guys. I'm not sold.
Mark, I'm with you. I gotta say,
I'm not
dog.
sold.
Gives you a
Bitch
look
was
at-
too British, too like elegant music. No, that's not the style. You're still showing me spaceships landing and taking off. You showed me one quick scene with bullets. You didn't show me anything about this dumb movie.
Oh look, there's
That upgrade?
Okay, we're looking at upgrade levels.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
All
we're
right,
looking at-
kind of
We're
cool.
looking at the upgrades menu.
It's
I
very
guess.
important. The
Yeah.
menus are very important. Like, look at that. It gives you the whole vibe of like what you're gonna do. The tier system kind of sucks for me. That kind of looks dope. It looks like you could rank it up 3 times.
And
Okay.
there's deep crafting systems for running research projects with research.
But I don't know if you guys are like me, but when it gets almost too advanced,
I don't
like
want
this
to craft
shit-
too much.
Okay,
I want
well
a
put.
I want a fair balance of battle and crafting.
Yeah.
I don't want the game to be like an engineering job.
Exactly.
You know, I want
I'm
to.
not trying to work. I'm
Yeah,
trying to
I
play.
want to like I want to craft a little, but I don't want to like have to weigh like percentage of stats against other items in my head
Yeah,
just to
no.
like figure out how the
That
game works.
reminds you of that Horizon game you showed me once.
Zero Dawn.
There- was-
Yes.
was
Did
it
you guys
Zero
play
Dawn,
it?
right?
A lot of stats. Yeah.
Yes.
A lot of upgrades in the game.
Yes.
You can upgrade
a lot of
everything.
a lot of menus, a lot of sub menus,
lot of sub-menus, yeah, yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Very upgradable.
a lot of
yeah.
a lot of to take in.
And I like the fact that they make it specific, like you have to blow up the gas tank with the fire. You have to blow out the nervous system with an electric arrow.
That's
or
cool
something.
about Horizon,
That's
yeah.
cool,
Yeah.
but I feel like
and layout.
I wasn't
Oh look, you're designing your ship now.
okay. Kind of cool. Kind of cool.
Ship manufacturers and more.
I'm not impressed.
You're not impressed, Mark? Mark, I thought I was hard to impress.
I'm not impressed.
I thought.
No, I'm not impressed.
So there's like different like ship
It's not just how
manufacturers.
the ship
This is all
Yeah, I don't want to hear the
innuendo. We're not gonna know anything until
not
the
gonna
game
flying,
yeah.
launches.
flying the ship.
Mark, you have no faith.
I don't have faith. I don't believe.
Because
it.
Mark has played Elden Ring, man.
Elden Ring, yeah. This game, I can't compare this game.
All right, great. You're in a ship. There's a lot of buttons. You're
They're
going
showing
to
you
Earth.
how to fly the ship. You
Yo,
design.
you know another one? You guys know that game
This is like Star Wars online.
where you just fly through the universe and find planets?
I heard about it.
know what I'm
Outer Worlds.
No, similar though.
Universe Sandbox.
Something like that. Damn.
I
own that
I
game.
think it's called Outer Worlds.
There's one that's like that. Not exactly the one.
Fun game though.
Oh, that's No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky.
Yes, No Man's Sky.
No
Fuck
Man's
yes.
Sky.
Dude, No Man's Sky, that's the one. In theory, I heard of that game and I says, holy shit, this sounds super dope. You just basically explore the
Is it
universe.
mostly empty? It's just mostly just like nothing to do.
It's
just
like
big?
that time I went to live as a hobo on a Florida beach. in theory, it sounds fun. I could do it. It's warm. You know, I have some money. But then in reality, when you're there sitting on a beach,
you're like, oh,
what the fuck do I do?
All these people are looking at
all
me.
These I'm a broke ass dude. I should have brought my wallet. And that's what the world is. Like, you're gonna start a universe from scratch and just explore the universe. It's kind of like, reminds me of when Marco was talking about like, oh, I just want to see the stars. I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean?
It looks like
see
here.
The stars?
It looks like here in Starfield, you can kind of fuck with your own solar system. It kind of looks like you're editing your worlds.
They're editing it.
Yeah, it looks like there's something to do with worlds as well.
1,000 planets for you to explore.
We can't wait.
We can't wait to see what you find. You're gonna love it. It's a really fun game.
Impressed.
Mark, you should be impressed. I got a lot to tell you.
Honestly,
listen.
11/11.
Are you impressed?
I'm not.
Tez!
We both agree.
I mean,
my poor heart, fellas.
I've never been a big fan of trailers, whether it comes to video games.
You think it's fake, like all kind of crap?
I mean,
they show you what they want to show you.
Exactly.
It could be hyped.
I mean,
right? It's very easy to hype.
Right. Yeah. Movies is one thing. Video games.
No, but facts, man. Like a trailer is its own art compared to like the actual movie. A movie is an art too, but the trailer is its own art. Like, how do I get you hyped about this? How do I tell you just enough so that you're interested, but also not too much so that you'll still pay me to come see the movie? It's like a weird art in itself to kind of hype you.
Because the trailer was enticing.
Yes.
Yes. The gameplay.
Oh, so you were enticed by the first video,
yes,
but not the gameplay.
Yeah, the gameplay was...
Oh!
It's like there's nothing new there, to be honest.
Right.
From what I saw.
Meaning just spaceships coming down, just you shooting dudes with bullets.
It looked like
I could see David Childress coming off one of those spaceships. And
dude, I hope to God David Childress is like a side character, an NPC.
It looked like Call of Duty, to be honest.
It looked like Call of Duty.
That's an insult, Tez.
That's an insult.
That is an insult, Tez.
I agree with him.
How dare you?
I don't say...
You guys, I thought I was hard to please.
Maybe some Halo elements, but that's it. I mean,
Halo? Oh, Halo.
Halo, yeah. Maybe that's it, though.
I'm mad that they're delaying Skyrim 6
Tell
for
them why
this.
you mad. Dog, I gotta 100% agree with you.
I wish they would have done that first and then waited.
Yeah. 25 years in the making. I don't fucking care. Make a new Skyrim. I don't care about this Skyrim online shit. I know you guys tried it at one point or another.
Like, space is cool and all, don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
but like,
facts.
I like that, like... olden
just
roll.
Give what the fans
the olden
want,
like swords, you know, and shield.
The medieval exploration.
Some magic, pyromancy, some
as God intended.
Yes.
God intended. When you
Explore
can
the
still
earth.
just be a hero, man.
Like my first time playing Skyrim, when I encountered the first dragon, I was like, "Oh my god."
Oh my
There's
God.
a dragon flying. I didn't know what to do. They're like, he's like breathing fire.
Very intimidating.
Guys are dying next to me, and I'm like, I'm hiding. I'm like shooting shitty arrows.
Oh, that's right. The first dragon encounter. I do remember that.
That reminds me of this other game.
Wait, Elden Ring has a dragon when you first start?
Well, not when you first start.
The
but
one in the water.
Yeah, the one.
Agheel.
I'll give you
Say
that.
his name, Mark.
What's his name?
Agheel.
Agheel?
It's like you didn't watch any of the previews.
I don't know what even happens in this game, Mitch.
Wow. I think I'm the only loser here to watch like some lore video.
I saw some, but I think
You did?
you have us on that.
You watched Elden Ring lore videos to figure out what was happening?
I a
in the
loser?
game? Kind of.
Am I a loser?
I just,
oh my God, it
accepted
happened.
I accept
After
the
you
education
said
from Mitch.
Oh, you
Okay,
can't.
so that's a fun part. I get to explain it a little bit.
I accepted the fact that I'm never going to figure out what's going on here.
Damn, you son of a bitch.
I think the most comprehensive one was Sekiro, but everything else is just kind of like
Yeah.
it's gameplay, really. I mean, there's some lore that
I like at least understood what was happening in Sekiro. Like I could follow a story.
Oh, you're an ancient samurai.
and you,
revenge,
yeah,
whatever.
Yeah, revenge. Yeah,
The sculptor,
right.
the sculptor. You got the medicine woman.
Yeah, you got your
Oh, yeah.
master,
They all
Mom.
tied
your
in.
young master that you're looking
But
after.
I feel like Elden Ring, they just throw characters out for you. You have to go find them.
Yeah,
And if you
facts.
don't find them, you might miss a whole quest line. You know,
That's rough. You
it.
could only like activate one quest
Yep.
line per ending or whatever.
Yep.
No, because like Dark Souls was cool, and technically, I think they said there's a story to that if you read the item descriptions or whatever. But at the same time, it's just like so obscure and out there. out in
And
the
there's so
universe.
much too.
There's so much. And then I think with Elden Ring, they made it like less creepy. They cut out a lot of the creepy stuff from Bloodborne and Dark Souls and tried to make it a little more.
It was still pretty creepy.
Yeah, it was still pretty.
But
Yeah.
I mean, you have Dung
it was
Eater.
a great game.
Dung Eater's probably the creepiest.
Then you
though.
got grafting.
Yeah,
That was crazy.
The Grafted, gotcha, the Grafted.
And then what
It's
else
pretty
is
fucked
there? I mean,
I guess you're right.
it's okay. They try to clean it up, I guess, aesthetically,
Sure.
but I mean, it's still all there. I think it's still.
I watched a video on Dung Eater that he's just like a serial killer that like eviscerates people and just like does weird stuff that I don't feel comfortable explaining.
Have you done that ending or not just yet?
No, I
there's-
really even haven't done New Game Plus.
There's a Dung Eater ending?
Yes.
There's a Dung Eater ending,
What?
a Gold Mask ending,
and a Ronnie.
Ronnie ending, regular, and then Frenzy Flame.
Yes.
And then the one more.
There's one with the I forget his name. It starts with a C. I think Corbin.
Corbin.
He's the
Let's go down to Corbin Avenue.
Corbin.
he's the guy that teaches incantations in the
Oh,
round table.
Corin.
Corin. there you
Corin.
go.
Corin.
No, Corin is Gold Mask.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, Corin is Gold Mask. Yep.
But there's another guy who's wearing a wheel around his neck.
That's Corin.
That's Corin.
I'm pretty sure that's
He's
Corin,
Gold Mask?
Yeah. No, he worships Gold Mask.
Oh.
So he follows Gold Mask around.
I see.
And then he's just like, dude, it's kind of hilarious, actually. Gold Mask never says a word. He just says ...
I've seen him.
But Corin's always like, oh, Master Gold Mask knows the secrets to eternity.
He's just staring at the
He
sun.
just stares at the
Or
sun and he's
Earth
like,
tree.
whoa, this guy's so deep. man."
He's staring at the Earth tree.
Yeah.
That's like what's that? Like the
ancient
anime One
Zen
Punch Man,
stories.
where you got I'm forgetting his name now. The android. I mean, he's listening to Saitama, whatever. He doesn't say anything, and he's like, "Thank you, master. Thank you, master, for being so enlightening or whatever."
That's
It's
like the
same
old
thing.
Zen tales, man, where
Yeah.
it's just like one who says the least
Right,
knows the most.
and then you get the disciples following you word by word, basically.
Right.
If you say any
And
words.
this dude doesn't say anything. You're like, what? But it's so alluring. This guy seems to get it. I feel like we lose our expectations of people a lot of the times when they start to speak, and you're like, oh, you realize they are human after all. Like,
Right,
all right, this person's fallible. He's not somebody to be followed.
right. Yeah, but going back to the gameplay, and since we're on the topic of trailers and whatnot, and early initial gameplay previews, I think you were the first one to actually, if I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure if you like a beta tester or whatever, but you're the one who showed us the video.
I watched the beta
initial-
test.
Yes,
Yeah.
there you go. That's what it was.
Mitch,
watched
a
the
beta tester.
Wow, am I a nerd? I think this episode that I find out that I'm a nerd. I actually have an influential YouTube channel, so they gave me the rights to beta test Elden Ring. Wow.
You actually
I
knew
wish.
about it the whole time that we were saying we wish we knew more about it.
Yeah, that's right.
And it was very.
I'm actually secretly famous.
It was very alluring, but I still said to myself, I gotta actually play it too.
You purposely avoided the network test, is what you're saying.
I saw your videos that
Papa
you shared with
Test.
us.
Yeah.
But outside of that, I'm like, I gotta actually play the game.
Okay, so you're kind of like Mark with Starfield a little bit, yeah.
Like even
I couldn't resist. I said for the first month and a half, I'm like, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm gonna play it when it comes out. And I gotta say, it showed you all of Limgrave,
right.
which is the best part of the fucking game.
It is.
It kind of just gets worse. I don't want to say that, but it kind of does. Like Limgrave feels like home. There's everything you need. And then like, what do you want to go to Caelid?
I enjoyed Caelid, man.
You enjoyed Caelid.
Best
Chaz
time.
loved
It's the best
Caelid.
place.
You're like, you
Best
talking
place
shit
to
about Caelid. You're lying, right? You fucking with me.
I'm
aren't you?
not. I love
Are
it.
you? What'd you like about Caelid?
It's wild, man. Everything about it.
Mark, how do you feel about
Living
this?
on the edge.
Are you serious?
When I saw
Get the fuck out
Caleb,
of town.
I went to
I
Caleb by
hated it,
accident.
I gotta say.
You went by
Yes,
accident.
I got
I went as well.
transported in a trapped chest,
That's
which
the worst twist.
it spit me out in some crystal cave in Caelid.
Oh
That's
my
right.
god!
And then
That's not Kayla. That's like
when
hell.
I ran out of the crystal.
That is Caleb.
No, but I ran out of the crystal
Fucking
cave, right? I ran out of it,
Yeah.
and I'm in this like red area, and it says, this is not what it said, but it said swamp of
Aeonia, I think.
You know how I read
Yeah.
that? I'm like, it's the swamp of anemia. Everyone has low iron.
Well, pretty much. Maybe that's what Scarlet Rot is, dog. They just all have low
Everything
iron.
was red like iron.
God,
I'm
millennia of
like,
low
everyone's
iron.
got this iron all over the ground, but everyone's anemic. And like,
Makes as much sense as anything in fucking Elden Ring, Dark Souls shit.
I feel like the Elden Ring. They brought up a lot of things from the past. Like, I think
From the
Scarlet
ancient
Rot.
past?
Scarlet Rot is like syphilis.
the distant
I'm
past.
pretty sure.
You're
that's what
calling
it is.
out the reference to syphilis?
It has to be. And then you got the plague. You got the plague and what else you got? Infestations and all that. That could easily be the black plague or whatever.
Tez, but you haven't watched the lore videos.
I have not.
man.
So like you see again, you're the
Yes!
one more enlightened with that. So
Enlighten. Nah, man. They say Scarlet Rot came from the Scar.
I believe it.
I'm not even fucking kidding you.
100%.
I did the David Childers accent, but it actually came from the Scar. And it brought with it Melania Trump. Which leads us to our next segment of the show,
My
which
favorite
is
part.
that I have to tell the truth. I have a small conspiracy theory that Elden Ring is actually about the fiscal state of the United States of America
Don't tell me.
at this given moment. It's true, Dante Shante. They knew the whole time, George R. Martin,
and Miyazaki,
Hang on, viewers. This is gonna get deep.
we're going deep here.
All right, I'm all ears for this one. I want to hear this one.